Today we're going to be finding out if you can still get cheap bargain Christmas lights. Well, sort of. So I've had several messages on the Facebook page of people asking, where'd you get Christmas lights other than eBay? eBay's annoying, there's so much stuff, it's hard to filter things out. Where can you still get bargains and, classic lights on the cheap? They're going few and far between sometimes. I mean, car boot sales are always a good place to go. Other places like Freecycle in your local area, you can always ask if people have old Christmas lights. Facebook Marketplace is hit and miss, but things do pop up. Randomly, one of the places I got a bargain was at the local recycling tip. I was dropping off some rubbish in the trailer, and I've got a dialogue with one of the guys who works there that we see now and again, and I asked him if he's got any stuff that's been salvaged, and he pulled these out. Premier Candlebridge arch, which was $5.99 from Wilkinson, which hasn't been called Wilkinson for a long time. It's Wilco's, and it's now defunct. This item is brand new and has never been used. The card is still on the plug. It's still got a spare bulb, and it works. It has its own rocker switch. And away we go. Every single bulb works, including the one that's hidden inside here. There you go. But yeah, brand new, unused candle arch. It's a little bit grubby from storage, but it'll clean up. All the little decorations and pine cones are in place. This one is definitely a 90s set, but what a waste. Somebody took it the tip to throw away, and the lads grabbed it. They sometimes grab things because they go to the charity shops in the local area. So that's that. Then next up, just go around your local charity shops, mainly the big name ones like YMCA, Help the Aged. Now, I've got someone who I know who works in a air ambulance charity shop, and sometimes they get items in that they can't sell, like electrical items that sometimes probably won't pass PAT testing, and he passed me these for nothing. Set of 20 Premier Carri lanterns, obviously sold at a garden centre. These are a 90s set. As you can see, they're all intact, all in place, pretty good condition. I'm not a fan of the black ones, but there's still golden carriages on there, and they're pretty much the same as what Noma used to sell. We did a video on them. There's a link up here for you. So let's see if these work. And there you go, they work. The colours are a little bit faded, and they could do with a little bit of love. The blues are especially faded. You can tell they're just white bulbs inside there now. That looks like it's a blue or a green shade with a blue or a green bulb inside, or vice versa. Same goes for this one. That looks like it's a red bulb and a yellow, and a couple of the others are a little bit the same. I think this one's got that one's got the fuse bulb in it. Oh, there's a spare bulb in there as well. But yeah, these were free because I've got a friend who works in a charity shop, but a generous donation was made. So when you see this video, it will be probably January or early February. It was filmed in early December. The December playlist for the channel was already full, and I didn't want to saturate it with even more. So just a little bit of bonus content for you from December. Now, as for the cookie jar of doom, this was a random purchase from a YMCA charity shop. I like going in the charity shops and seeing if they've got, around this time of year, to see if they've got any Christmas lights on the go. Sometimes it's worth asking whoever's working in the back if they've got any lights that are not going to be put on sale due to safety concerns or PAT testing, and I always ask them if there's anything available, and I'll make a generous donation. I've had a couple of bargains in the past. So these are, well, they're berry lights. They're 90s or possibly 2000s. Actually, I'll probably go with 2000s. I have a set from Habitat which look quite similar. I'll do a video on them one day. So, swing industrial. Anybody wants to try and translate that? Still got the card on the plug. Let's see if they turn on. There is no fuse bulb on these, and they've got price of £2. I hate circular sets. And there we go, we've got a working set of lights. Got some unusual bulbs. Got these yellow ones and these orange ones. Very odd set of lights. They've been taped up in some areas, probably to make it easier for them to move about. Got a bulb out. But I've got spares, so that one will probably end up with a fuse bulb in it. Oh, got these berry lights. They work for £2. Yeah, I mean, I prefer them if they went in a straight line. I'm sure I could maybe transfer them to a set that goes in a straight line. I think I've got a string in the bag of plenty. And then, to top it off, I didn't have a bag, so I bought this jar for biscuits for £1.50 that I put the lights in. So, or you could just have it as a funky Christmas display, but I wouldn't recommend it. There you go. If you're looking for places to find Christmas lights, I know these aren't vintage, the more modern lights, the two sets of Premier and these, but check your local charity shops. The bigger mainstream ones usually have good stuff on the go, but try the smaller independent ones too. Try bring them by second-hand shops, but be careful because some of them are quite savvy and they know how much the lights are worth, so make sure you bring your haggling game. Car boot sales never fail. Sometimes they hit and miss, but you can sometimes find bargains. I know there's a particular eBay seller I have a dialogue with who always has amazing lights boxed, and they are always from car boot sales and house clearances. But eBay isn't the only place. There are other places you can check, and it's always worth having a browse if you're wanting to expand your collection, or if you in particular like the newer stuff. But there are bargains to be had out there. Hope you like this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.